You don't scream at me, old man. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Successful, awesome. Brigade. Jeez, all this emblem shit. Leveled down. Holy shit. Okay. And accept all might as well. Okay, Savage. Fair enough. Any more special combat deployments I could send them out on? Shit. Might as well. No reason not to. Okay. So we've only got a few missions left, and one of these is Secure Quiet. Can I see how much there are currently? 50. Yeah, it's not a lot left. Fuck. Let's go. Okay, so it shouldn't take too long before this is settled in and everything's gone through with here. Whew, there's not that many missions left. Horny for Halloween? That's like awesome. Bobby Boo. Fuck. No silencer on my snipper rifle. And not one on my shotgun either. Oh, fuck. Yeah? How is it feeling? Oh no. RB belly, but I want to rate here real quick for a quick minute. While I am doing that, I will listen to one. Holy fuck. So many cassettes in this. I'll listen to these two Kaz hamburgers. Mm-hmm.
I do not get hungry. No. But you have a new hamburger?
Okay. So here.
And this time we use lamb. Lamb. You're not a lamb kind of guy? A hamburger is made of beef. Who ever heard of a hamburger without beef? Yeah, but we gotta stay fresh. Stand out from our competition. You're what? Just give it a try. If you say so.
I'm just waiting here because there is a cutscene that plays through.
But I cannot call this a hamburger. I thought we were onto something this time. Maybe the problem is that it looks like a regular hamburger. Eat that. What is it you are planning? Are you using me? A taste tester? A one-man focus group?
Well, actually, I've already started. I got a place called, Miller's Maxi Buns.
You are kidding me.
Well, to be honest, business hasn't been great. No one seems to like my, buns.
The Ocelot said Diamond Dog's budget did not add up. But
What?
you don't mean to tell me.
What?
Let me read
No,
that.
no, no. Our
Pants,
black
but
budget's
it's
got
just
it all
be
covered.
lingerie.
I'm not embezzling
I love
GMP or
that.
anything. But still, let's not say anything to Snake, okay?
Very well. However, Kazuhira, it takes more than premium ingredients and a clever recipe to satisfy the palate.
Okay. So what do we do?
The palate seeks one thing: chemical additives.
Chemical additives.
That sound was from the
There
tape,
is nothing
also.
mysterious or spiritual.
Chemical.
Chemical. The palate seeks one
I love
thing:
that.
chemical additives.
Additives.
There is nothing mysterious or spiritual about good flavor. The tongue simply identifies specific amino acids, which the brain then recognizes as appealing.
I love this.
Therefore, all that is needed is to chemically isolate those amino acids and incorporate them into your products. To be clear, I speak of flavor. The rest is irrelevant.
What do you think about this, Devin?
Seems a little extreme.
Do not forget that I am a scientist after all. And using science for the benefit of others is a joy.
What do you think about this, Dev?
Seeking coexistence with nature's blessings. Not everything can remain.
What is it? Let me see.
Snappy boy!
Oh, I love big snapping turtles.
Treated.
Dude's huge.
Very nature could cost us our lives.
Fucking massive. He said, give me your leg. Ah, shit.
But through that process, we damage the surrounding vegetation.
A big thing is that the tongue is supposed to look like a worm to attract
We
fish.
always leave our mark on the land.
He said, give me your leg.
Smooth preparation.
Okay, okay.
Tapeworms in the raw meat of another animal enter the human body. They roam around trying to find their usual habitat. Sometimes even eating away at the brain in their confusion. So in looking through a scientific
Mhm.
point of view,
All the time.
you see
Okay.
the
Joel is gonna be like, beep, beep, pump the brakes.
Okay.
It is also sometimes necessary
I'm sorry,
to
what's the name of
eliminate
our son
certain
now?
parasites.
Ghidorah.
Use
Not
or
Ghidorah,
even
that was-
modify.
It's Ghidorah, sorry.
Alternatively, we
Fucking
think
Ghidorah.
if a
Best
man
name you can name your
is
child.
part of nature, the work he does is also part of it. What is important is the balance.
Yeah,
That
you're
sounds
right.
delicious, Devin.
Thanks, old timer. You really opened my eyes. I fooled myself into thinking people today wanted high quality, all natural goods. But my favorite burgers were never about that. They wanted something like the first burger I had in America when I went to meet my dad. Frankenburger loaded with additives. That's the America I knew and loved.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a jiffy, old timer. My next burger's gonna knock your socks off.
Kazuhira, wait. What is important is how we balance it. Quick for a one-legged man. Frankenburger. What kind of a dive did your old man take you to?
And you know what they say? Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Flag should be around there somewhere.
Since you won't let me get a dog or another cat,
We're not getting pigs. I've already explained to you. We have 2 cats, and you're pregnant, and you already have an allergy to cats. So we're not even safe having 2 cats while we're having a baby, because it's probably gonna have your allergies. Your what? Oh, yeah, it will have that too. Okay, through here. Yeah, my nasty ass DNA is gonna be in there too. Holy shit. Okay, you're not worth it. I might as well get you real quick so I can get you down. You... Hup. You didn't know to sit, punk bitch. Knew it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, fuck these guys. Where's the cats? Yeah, you can get an immunity to allergens and shit. I was just talking to Devin. He's like, he used to be allergic to cats, but now he no longer is. And I said, yeah, you can get an immunity to allergens.
Boss, get down. The enemy's sniper. Stay low and
Very
follow
true.
along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
You're only allergic to like what is it,
The sun. And tomatillos. Quiet.
Our kids wind up with a whole bunch of allergies that me and you don't.
He's coming too. Roger that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, due to recessive genes and such.
No, not even. It can develop no matter what.
Interesting. And there.
Aries and Gemini make up a good match. But Aries, Taurus,
Interesting. Aren't you a Taurus? That's rude. That was very rude now. Okay, you're trash, you're trash, you're trash. No.
Why?
Did you know that 1 in 4 armadillos carry leprosy? No. What are you giggling at?
I watched an armadillo play with a toy. And it is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Because he's trying to like roll up with the toy inside of its shell.
Yeah. The fuck is quiet? Okay, you.
You know, just I never found that huge ass bug that just decided to harass you today.
Kya.
It's like he could be here.
D-Dog, you bitch. Okay, I'll take you. I wasted so many fucking grenades on this guy, but fuck him. Why?
Good dog.
Why the fuck is quiet?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Probably up to something your dick.
It's weird. It's an overload of senses, Devin. It's like a sensory overload. That's how that works through. Oh, D-Dog. Pet. Pet. truck. Yeah, jellyfish would be nice to live forever and not have to do shit.
Literally just a bag.
This is a bag.
The Earth's natural.
The Earth's. Devin, you say that it's only sight and hearing, but you can get knocked unconscious from just sound alone. It'll damage you, like it'll be very painful and shit to just be knocked unconscious with only sound, but you can be knocked unconscious only using sound. So it's that combination of both sound and sight that makes it so, you know, you can get knocked unconscious without, like, receiving a brain hemorrhage.
Quiet isn't there.
Oh, so I had to go in here the whole time. Where's this telling me? And I just go home. Nice, okay, so it's in a note telling me where the fuck she is. Okay. Boom. Gotta go find her again. Oh yeah, because this note tells me that she was captured and then transported to somewhere else. Episode 45, quiet exit. You're mad at it?
Yeah, Justin, I lost my loops.
That's so sad.
My loops were torn from
Boss,
my
we've gone
body.
over the prisoner transport log you found.
Because Joel was like,
Quiet was grabbed by the Soviets and moved to Lamar
I
Khatte
tried to
Palace.
convince
She's
him,
being
like,
held at
sound
Lamar
like
Khatte
as
Palace.
the
Make your way there.
rolls around in my stomach.
Well, the thing about that now
Lost a lot of
is he's getting made.
Can't blame them for
He is a bastard.
But why did she just let herself get captured?
That's the thing, Devin. She let herself get captured.
Time you knew Quiet was carrying vocal cord parasites. The English strain, to be precise. The third English pair, Skullface, was using her as a vector, an ace in the hole if his assassination plan failed. I knew it, but Quiet chose not to speak. She told me the situation in Navajo, the only language to which the parasites do not react.
Oh, interesting.
She could not remain among you, and yet she refused the Wolbachia treatment. Why?
Merc, what's your favorite thing to do on our floor?
Because part of her still wanted revenge against you. Revenge against the boss. In order to stay here, she took a vow of eternal silence. But then, that sudden mutation showed this was not enough. As long as the parasites were inside her, she could not predict what might happen.
And that's why she took off, sacrificing herself to make sure the English strain died with her?
Maybe. Or maybe she only wants to infect the world. Whatever her plan, we can't let her go free. The vocal cord parasite
Nice.
is the last of Skullface's legacy.
Ride a red horse,
It's up to
interesting.
us to erase it. Boss, the targets are Quiet and the English strain she's carrying. Your objective is to extract her. But if worst comes to worst, she may have to be eliminated. Her and the parasites.
We don't know for sure what Quiet's up to, but we need to secure her ASAP. She's being held at Lamar Khatte.
That would have been nice if Kakyoin didn't die. It is a shame. That's honestly 100% how that worked. Kakyoin impregnated Jotaro, and that's how Jolene popped out. Accurate. Okay. Ah, Devin, here this is. Here we go for you, Dev. Ready for this shit? This mission's gonna suck ass. Oh, fuck. Yep, sure are. You. Who? Ew. Remember Devin, she breathes through her skin. That's why she refuses to have any clothes put on her. That'd be weird.
Nipple nostrils. Nip scrolls. How does that make you feel, just the nip scrolls?
I don't know how that makes me feel.
Just, I know you're on a Twitch stream right now, so I'm gonna say this quietly. But
Give me a second. Sorry. You did say that while the mic was undone. As quiet almost got like, I'm just gonna say it as bluntly as possible, molested. And then she not only killed the dude who tried to do it to her, also killed another dude, and then tore a third guy's ear off. Give me a second. Oh no, she didn't kill her side. Ah, now she did. She like heel dropped him on the dick and made his dick explode into blood.
my dick exploded.
Ah, shit.
What if it was the people with the male sex organs that could get pregnant?
It'd be weird. What do you mean you had to go piss? Devin, how you liking this cutscene?
What if I managed to fix the Winx Club world?
Go ahead and do it.
No, but I'm afraid.
Did you see that? Jump, zoop. What do you mean? Are we not having a civil conversation? I just heard you say, what if I could fix the Winx Club world? And I said go for it. It sounds like fun. Sorry, go on.
That's just such a big project. And I don't even know where to fucking start with it.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of the story was kind of fucked.
Nickelodeon took it over, and then it fixed it up. And when all those girls got proposed to, it was like, please be my girlfriend forever. And I
You.
was
Holy shit. She's back. Nice Grom. I think that's a Grom.
and now they have this new series out with this god-awful animation that
Mhm.
makes me want to fucking throw up out of my eyeballs.
Out of your eyeballs.
Why are you laughing?
Why would I not be laughing? Is that not supposed to be funny? Huh? Oh shit.
I'm trying to figure out where to start with it, because I like the way the magic works for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of want to make the magic a little more accessible to the men in the universe as well.
Yeah.
Because I like how they, I mean, like, I don't like the gender separated.
Yes. I mean, it's gonna happen. Sadly enough, that's how societies are built.
Like all the magical men are brought up as like paladins for the most part. You know, it's pretty cool.
You're surrounded.
But again,
There's no escape. You and Quiet will have to take him out.
Yeah, I do know what you mean. Shit. Why is that? Holy shit. Fuck me! Because she can die, Devin.
Snake,
This is a
talk to
timed
me.
thing, I have to get all these things done. This sucks ass. What?
Thanks for coming to my shed, though.
It's gonna be nice to see what we'd be able to do in that situation.
You're surrounded. There's no escape. You and Quiet will have to take him out.
Fuck. Fuck.
Quiet's able to fight. She's back to her old self.
Okay, fuck you.
Reinforcements.
That's gonna be a pain in the fucking dick. Okay, Quiet, you've got that. Fuck, ow. Should be another one. That's not what I'm looking for. Somewhere here. Here it is. Fuck.
Enemy to your left.
Shit, I didn't need to get that next in there. Fuck me. Piss. Chicken hat's not gonna help. It's gonna be a pain in the dick. Okay, so I gotta.
You're surrounded. There's no escape. You and Quiet will have to take him out.
2, 3. Fuck.
Cover me.
4, 5. That should be enough for that. It's not. How the fuck? That's not enough for that.
Able to fight. She's back to her old self.
2.
Reinforcements.
Fuck.
There they come.
Mortar? Mortar's gone. Fuck me. Not you. Okay, there should be one coming in from the left. Quiet. There we go. Stop moving. Okay, 1. So 2 shots would be good enough for these things. 2. Check it there. I think that's enough. fuck me. No, that's not enough. Oh wait, yes it is enough.
Fire!
Shit. See what a pain in the fucking dick. Nice, supply request. Ah, fuck. Shit. Ah. You. Okay, that's flaming. Okay, so fuck you. Holy fuck me. I forgot this mission was like this. Ah, damn.
You're surrounded.
Really?
There's no escape.
Broke the mortar.
You and Quiet will have to take him out.
Oh, fuck me, no, no, no. Ah, shit.
Quiet's able to fight. Back to her old self.
Okay. Okay.
Reinforcements. Fire. There they come. Fire at will.
Horses, fuck. Okay, at least. At least that thing's done now.
Enemy to your left.
And fuck this thing. On. And reach you. Fuck me, really? Holy shit. Okay, both the mortars are gone. Give me that. Fucking A. You. You. No, this is. It's. Technically, it kind of is. Oh. Fuck. Okay.
Enemy dead ahead. Don't let them get close.
Okay. Really? You fucking dropped all this shit over here? Fuck you guys. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you, dudes.
ready while you have the time. If you have mines, boss, now's the time to plant them. Try to predict the enemy's route.
I am just going to have my own tank be brought in.
Enemy in front. Take him out.
Fuck you.
Hold up, boss.
Here's, get in.
Yourself as a decoy to draw the enemy away from you. Boss, if you're gonna protect quiet, you'll need to attract the enemy to you.
Neat. Interesting.
Enemy inbound from the left.
My tank got one shot.
Get the cover and watch the enemy. Take it.
Okay. That was awesome.
Wait for the right moment to hit back.
Yeah. Yeah, this missing there's some shit. Fuck yourself. You know what? This is a fucking... Yeah, sandstorm coming in. Oh shit.
There's more coming.
My bones. I thought I was gonna be coming in and stealing some shit, but no. Oh, she's requesting the drops. Holy fuck, I didn't even know. Wow, okay, this is...
Enemy to your right.
Thanks, Quiet, for requesting that shit right there. You know what? Fuck you. Come here. Get fucked. That shit's mine.
He's almost finished. You can do this, boss.
Fuck you. There's a fucking helicopter here. You fucking kidding me? There's an attack chopper. Okay, fuck you. Fuck you. I gotta fucking get into this shit right here, hide. Okay. Wow. I'm pissed. I fucked myself. Okay.
Boss, reinforcements are approaching. Get ready while you have the time. Give enough ammo. Now's your chance to stock up. Give the order from your iDroid.
I believe... I need...
Enemy dead ahead. Don't let them get close.
Learn my fucking lesson with this thing.
Hold up, boss. We need to secure the area first.
Fuck you. Here, give me this.
Enemy to your left.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for the enemy to my left. Noticed.
Get the cover and watch the enemy. You see a chance, take it.
Fuck you. Fuck these guys. Ah, fuck you. Oh no, not that. I didn't want to. Fuck me. I broke the fucking anti-air on accident. Fuck me. Excuse me? Oh, that's a dude. Who the fuck shot me? What the fuck are you? Actually, ammo quiet. You know what? Fuck this thing.
Enemy to your right.
Says I can. Hex, why are you meowing so loudly, little man? Fuck me. Okay, here we go. Fuck you. Ow, my fucking... Wow. Devin, that was 100% some bullshit right there. That was some serious bullshit.
Damn, there's more of them. Are you ready? If you have mines, boss, now's the time to plant them. Try to
Fucking
predict the
mines,
enemy
fuck it.
crowd.
Give me in this anti-air gun.
Enemy dead ahead. Don't let them get close.
Fuck this guy. Come on. Come on over that fucking ridge, I dare you. Aw, piss. They came over the ridge. I dared them. Oh, fuck you.
Hold up, boss. We need to secure the area first.
Ah, fucking A. Okay. Fuck you.
More coming.
Fuck you.
Enemy to your right.
Fuck.
The enemy's almost finished. You can do this, boss.
Wow.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
This is pissing me off so bad.
Boss, reinforcements are approaching. Get ready while you have the time.
Okay. Fuck. this out of the way. Get this out of the way. Okay, fuck me. Okay, where the fuck did that just... Where the hell did I just get hit from? Holy shit. Okay, fuck you. I didn't even notice you there. Sorry, give me a second. Ow. Okay. Okay, because that makes so much sense that you're able to fucking see me through the sandstorm from that distance. Nice. Oh, fucking A. This is such bullshit and I fucking hate it.
Glenn's using yourself as a decoy. Draw the enemy away from you. Boss,
please just drop. Give me that ammo, please.
to attract the enemy to you.
Ah, my fucking bones. Holy shit. Just took a tank round. And I just took a tank round.
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
Holy shit.
Damn, there's more of them.
Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me.
Boss, now is the time to plan them. Try to predict the enemy's route. Enemy dead ahead. Don't let them get close. Hold up, boss. You need to secure the area first.
Are you seriously not going to fucking go down? Please quiet. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? Shit. You honestly pretty much could switch 17 up for somebody else and it would work really well for you. I'm so pissed that that happened.
Damn, there's more of them.
Okay, so what I can do... Okay, don't bother about placing those mines. Those other ones right there. Get this shit here. Okay, as soon as that boy pops over the horizon, take him out. And then switch my current view over to the dude from the right. Come on. Come on. I don't know who the fuck killed me. Or the damage to me.
Enemy to your left.
Come on, pop over, pop over, pop over, pop over, pop over. Okay.
Snake, are you okay?
I don't know what the fuck. Could you just kind of okay? Reverse man. Vidal is probably one of the worst characters in the game, TLDR.
If you have mines, boss, now's the time to plant them. Try to
Ammo, I
predict
mean.
the enemy's route. Enemy dead ahead. Don't let them get close.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Enemy to your left.
Okay, come on, come on, come on. Hurry the fuck up, hurry the fuck up, hurry the fuck up. Please, just come the fuck on.
Fire!
Okay, so I can do cool shit with my grenades.
There's more coming.
Cool, thank you, I know that. The fuck did that come from? Okay. Where did that come from?
Snake, talk to me!
Where in the fuck did that come from? Ah, fuck, this always takes me so fucking long to get done.
If you have mines, boss, now's the time to plant them. Try to predict the enemy's route.
That dude really shot the turret while I was holding it, yeah. Please, come on, load the fucking...
Enemy dead ahead. Don't let them get close.
Fuck.
Hold up, boss. You need to secure the area first. Enemy to your left.
Okay, now that's when I worry with that. And come on, come on, come on, and good to go. Fuck you.
More coming.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay, through here. Fuck this guy. I don't know who the fuck is beating my ass. Ah, shit. Where you at? Okay, 2, 3, okay, coming through here. 3, okay, just come through over here. Hey, guess what, dude? You suck ass. Almost finished my fucking ass. Where is that? Quiet. Quick. Give me that. Come on, health. Recover health, please. Just recover health. Fuck that. Fuck you. Fuck. Please, just... Okay, that dude's down. Fuck. Piss. On. Oh. You're shitting me now. You're shitting me now. You decided to just put the fucking...
Boss, come in.
The fucking
Boss?
ammo drop right in fucking front of me. Wow.
Damn, there's more of them. Are you ready? Enemy dead ahead.
Fuck me.
Get close.
Come on. Get the debris out of my fucking face.
You need to secure the area first.
Give me my box.
Enemy to your left.
Give me a second. I have the...
Get to cover and watch the enemy. When you see a chance, take it.
Well, I'm taking a fucking chance. Fuck it. I usually never bring out my fucking chopper, but... You fucking kidding me? Wonderful, awesome.
The enemy's close. Wait for the right moment to hit back. T-Clock, approaching position.
Okay. I don't think it's on Switch, no. Really now?
I have arrived at marker. Cover fire. In-house. Prioritizing elimination of enemy threats.
Thank you, awesome. pissed. You, fuck you. Fuck. So...
Shot down the chopper. Already a backup chopper. Call it from your iDroid. Enemy to your right.
Cause as it's coming, I don't give a fuck about what my fucking score is coming out to be. I could not give a fuck what the score is gonna end up being at this point. I just want to be done with this fucking mission. Also, fuck you. Fuck.
This is Sequan. I have arrived at Marker. Cover fire. In hot. Prioritizing elimination of enemy threats. The enemy's almost finished. You can do this, boss.
Fuck you.
Prioritizing elimination of enemy threats. That's an enemy gunship. Airborne enemy approaching. Look out! Prioritizing elimination of enemy threats.
Fuck you. Fuck, I didn't hit it. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, my ship's better.
Prioritizing elimination of enemy threats.
Oh, you dickhead.
No sign of reinforcement. Almost done. Prioritizing elimination of enemy threats.
Please, let's heal. Holy shit.
Prioritizing elimination of enemy threats.
Holy shit, that was ass. That was complete ass. Fuck. That was possibly the worst time I ever have on this shit. I hate it. I died so many times. I hate it. I honestly don't understand how the hell. I honestly don't understand how in the fuck I'm supposed to do that. Also, that rocket launcher was not loaded, if you noticed, which means she had to have grabbed it and loaded it in one go. Shit's crazy. No sign of reinforcements, as one fucking tank still there. See, why the hell couldn't one fucking shot from my rocket take out a tank? That would have made everything so much fucking easier instead of having to shoot like fucking 5 per tank. It's... I fucking hate playing this mission. It fucks me every time. Thumbs up. That massive ass bruise. It's gonna be a fun fucking time. The iDroid's fucked up.
We're gonna have company. No water, no sun. Don't you dry up on me.
Ah, great.
Boss, do you copy? Boss, do you know where the landing zone is? Head for the LZ. Another mechanized unit is approaching your area.
I'm in on my shit.
Watch out. Don't let them find you. Boss!
Thank you. I'm just gonna run over here, run through this way, run at it from an angle. Stay away from the road. Up. Stay as close to this rock face as possible. Holy shit. This is some horse shit. Like, this mission stands for a lot, but what the fuck? How in the piss did they not see and, well, hear me? Whatever. I take the fact they just toss all your shit out, but like, I get it. It's supposed to be like anxiety inducing trying to get over here. Ah, fuck. And here we go. Cutscene Rooney. I'm gonna unplug my mic and go do something real quick. What do you mean, view bots? Oh, yeah, they were bots. What do you mean they were bots? But it's like, it's... I don't know. It's tough. Oh, this shit. I'm gonna unplug my mic real quick so, you know, I can go do some things. You'll be able to watch this shit.
Lahat ani seta. Snifo.
Ahab, I can't copy your transmission. Repeat.
Tisho. Nishe. Lahat ani tatsa.
Again, I cannot copy. Can't even repeat in English. This is Pequot. Ahab! Ahab, do you copy? Do you understand English? Hey! Do you copy? We can't stick around any longer. We have zero visibility. We're gonna have to pull back. Cutting transmission.
The boss is with me.
Ahab? Wait, who is this? Identify yourself.
There's no time. Hurry!
Where are you? What is your location?
No, you're moving away from us. Circle back to your 8 o'clock.
Copy that. Guide me to your location.
Proceed to your 10 o'clock.
Understood.
Come back toward your 1 o'clock.
Copy. 1 o'clock.
Shift slightly to your left. Now proceed straight. 1.5 miles. Slide right. A little more.
You wanna know what blew my fucking mind right here? It's because I didn't really understood at first when I watched it through here. But if you notice, she is...
Adjust to your right.
What? So, what I noticed
A little left.
after watching this before, a different time,
Now hold your position and proceed straight.
is,
Half a mile to go.
remember, you can't see shit that I droid gets busted.
Pequot, I can see you. I have a visual.
There you are, Ahab. Visual confirmed.
She's not going off of the
Pequot,
map.
hurry! This way.
She's not going off the map. She's going off of the fucking. She's going off of
The
sound.
boss is here. Hurry, Pequot. Please.
She navigated that fucking helicopter to here from over 1.5 miles in the middle of a sandstorm through sound. Through just hearing it. Oh, I got a cyborg ninja. I got a bee. Yeah.
Boss. Boss! I gave you an antivenom.
Where's Quiet?
We've gotta go. Let's go, boys.
Whew, boy. Now remember, she spoke in English, and she had the English strain. So which means it's assumed, we never know, because you know the game never got fucking finished, but we assume that she dies, because the parasites activate inside of her after this. Okay, here. The footprints basically just lead up to this tree on top of the hill. And this will trigger a little cutscene. I will be right back. Gotta put the kitties out. Jebby. You too, little lady. Oh. Hex, hush. Out. Hex has been so loud recently, jeez. Okay.
I did not choose to be quiet. I wanted to express my feelings to you. If only we shared a common tongue.
Vengeance was what drove me to them. The only language left to me, revenge. But the words we shared, no, that wasn't a language at all. That is why I chose the language of gratitude instead, and go back to silence. I am quiet. I am the absence of words.
Yeah, the fact that after you realize that he said you're talking to yourself because that was actual Big Boss talking to you, who was, you know, Venom Snake, who's pretending to be Big Boss.
You have the results of quiet scans?
Yes, as I suspected. Her entire body underwent parasite therapy. The parasites compensated for her burnt epidermis and provide her blood with oxygen through cutaneous respiration instead of pulmonary respiration. In addition, they replaced the digestive organs she lost, and she receives carbohydrates through photosynthesis.
Was Skullface responsible?
There is no other possibility.
Skullface ordered Quiet to assassinate Snake, only she got set on fire instead when he woke up in that hospital. But then Skullface revived Quiet through his parasite therapy, at the same time infecting her with the English strain. That way, even if the assassination failed again, she could still kill all of us just by coming here.
That was the third English mating pair. Correction, the first and only English pair to be carried by a person.
So either because she wanted to get even with Snake, or because she was working for Skullface, Quiet approached Snake again.
Though in the end, for whatever reason, she did not complete her objective. Some change of heart, perhaps. We want to hear it from her.
Okay, Master Certificate, standard. Okay. Okay. Skip the rest. That dude spoke Lithuanian. And I believe that was every required mission in the game for story. Every story mission in the game right there. That's the last one. Oh hey, welcome to the stream where, you know, we beat the very last mission of the story that I never finished, and it takes me an hour and 20 minutes to do so. Okay, challenge task list. Nice. Ah man, what to do for now? Holy shit. Might as well. Holy shit. Now what does the master certificate allow me to make? I forgot. Because that certificate allows you to make certain shit. No. What the hell? Should be something. There it is. For role-playing as a cyborg ninja. Might as well make it. Okay. Is there anything else I would want to make? Upgrade to the 6-round grenade launcher. Wonderful. No shotgun upgrades? Nope. Back out. Any helicopter upgrades? Back out. Ah man. You reduced dispatch time, that would have been fucking great. I gotta remember from here on out to actually like holy shit. Let's upgrade this shit. Remind me, Devin, if I ever do this fucking game again to fucking upgrade the helicopter before that mission, cause fuck me, man. I'm gonna need it. Holy shit. So that was an hour and 31 minutes, an hour and 24 minutes. You... Oh fuck, let me see what yellow tapes do I have? I might as well do all the yellow tapes while I'm here.
Boss, we've gone over the prisoner transport log you found. Quiet was grabbed by the Soviets and moved to Lamar Khatte Palace. They lost a lot of men to her. Can't blame them for wanting payback. But why did she just let herself get captured?
I think it is time you knew. Quiet was carrying vocal cord parasite. The English strain, to be precise. The third English pair. Skullface was using her as a vector.
Okay.
An ace in the hole if his assassination plan failed. I knew it, but Quiet chose not to speak. She told me the situation in Diné, Navajo, the only language to which the parasites do not react. If you found out, and yet, because revenge again.
I think we are listening to this.
Not enough. As long as
Rain died with her?
maybe, or maybe she only wants to infect the world. Whatever her plan, with the vocal cord and the English strain she's carrying. The
Okay.
objective is to extract her. But if worst comes to worst,
Yeah, I think we've already heard
she
that
may
one.
have to be eliminated. Both her and the parasites.
We don't know for sure what Quiet's up to, but we need
There you
to
go.
secure her ASAP. She's
Just gonna-
being held at Lamar Khatte Palace.
Whew.
Make your way there.
This is gonna be bad.
Open this thing!
It's 10 minutes. 11 minutes, Devin. Hope you're ready.
Now! Please! Let me out!
Kill me.
Kill me! If only I'd tried to get out sooner. Perhaps I'd have made it. Why didn't I stop the hatch from closing? Even if it meant losing an arm. distant. But you can hear me, can't you, Joy? I know you can.
Remember,
You're recording all this.
Joy is the nickname for the boss and the Cobras.
Some memory board him never find. Duplicating it. Burying it under heaps of meaningless code. Anyway, I guess I can say what needs to be said. I can still do that much. Talk to you. Even if I can't face you. Even if there's a heaven. Even if you're waiting there. I don't deserve to see you. I don't deserve to love you. I signed up for Zero's plan. Even now that he's halfway to dead, his plan lives on. Leeching away all. And it took your strength to make it happen. In Musaru, I put the world in his palm. Once and for all. Zero, or whoever it is who's taken his name. They found me after the Caribbean. They made me simulate his will, so that even after the body is gone, that will would keep the world turning the way they wanted it. I had no choice. I dredged Largo Corsiboca, pulled up the phantom, forced me to revive and modify you. I thought I could bring you back. In the end, I sold your will to him. Now this part is just one big shell. A husk. Your phantom's no longer here. As for me, everything I touch turns to ashes.
Very poor Devin, holy shit.
I could never make anyone happy. And now I'll never see my son again. But at least Hal's free from his father's hands. Me, with child. Can you imagine? I wonder how you took the news. Were you jealous? I knew what I was doing. If I could pass your will onto a child I carried, my genes, your me, the father of me, irrelevant.
Ooh.
If I did that child would be ours.
Do you know what she was intending to do with that, Devin? What that meant?
Conceit, baseless theories. Of course, I couldn't see through
I'll wait till the end to explain my theory.
the false you I created. I only wanted to pass your will on to the next generation. Zero took it away. And now I haven't just lost you. I've lost her. Oh, Hal, can you forgive the mother who couldn't protect you? The one who let them take all away from us. There's still hope. You, the one you took away. He'll never break your will. The will to make this world the way you saw it could be. I buried code, just to be sure. Inside of you, there is an egg. And when someone finds it, when they crack it, there'll be nothing left to stop you. The world you envisioned will come reality.
It's ironic because that's what Hal's entire shtick is being afraid. I never get to play the fucking party battles, there's no one ever up to play them.
Boss, we gave Ralph, that kid who died in the accident, a burial at sea. The man in charge of that facility has been severely punished. But ever since, the kids have been acting strange. It's obvious they've lost their trust in adults. I was getting reports of them ignoring the staff, or getting insolent, and even violent. And a few days later, several of the kids did a disappearing act. They snuck into choppers and shipping containers and got off base. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. These kids were born in a war zone and forced to grow up as war fighters. If they're left alone, war is how they'll die. But I thought we showed them there are other reasons to live. I never liked having children on Mother Base. But the thought of them going back to the battlefield and picking up their old lifestyle is something I can't stomach. It makes me think of Chico, 9 years ago. We have to get those kids back. Hell, they know too much about our operation. I never expected even the kids to betray us.
Just listening to these required ones.
You remember the White Mamba? Of course, he's been going by Eli since we brought him on base. He was the leader of the child soldier unit we took out of that village and into our protection. Well, according to the kids you brought back here, all the escapees were especially close to Eli. There's reason to suspect he's behind all 6 escapes. We've already detained him. I'll be questioning him shortly.
Wait. You'll be?
Ocelot.
You're incapable of taking an impartial stance with those kids. Question them all you want. It'll get you nowhere.
Ocelot, you get too many kicks from your art of interrogation.
It's not a matter of art. It's about quick, minimal strokes of psychological warfare. That's what gets the answers. And it's the best way to keep both questioner and subject safe. The risks only increase the more an interrogation drags on. At that point, it causes as much pain to the inflictor as the inflicted.
Like I said, too many kicks.
What I'm trying to tell you is we need quick results. Otherwise, it'll be too little, too late.
I know that.
And besides, I know the subject. I won't go overboard with a kid.
Forget it. You're not needed. Snake, we'll want to question the other kids too. Be sure to bring them all back. Snake, about the escaped children. Eli confessed. The way he tells it, they wanted to go back to the battlefield. Don't rob them of their freedom, he said. If you bring them all back, there will be consequences. Next he'll be asking for our surrender.
Consequences? What consequences?
No idea. That's all I have for now.
You're too attached to those kids. Stop protecting Eli.
Listen to yourself.
Let me question him, and we'll get some real answers.
Not necessary. I'll report as and when.
Boss, we found weapons in the children's section of the living quarters. As you know, weapons are strictly off limits. We've got some rule breakers. The weapons we found were handmade. Blades ground out of knives and forks, a couple of bow guns built out of
I
straps,
think we listened to this one before.
using detergents. And get this. The explosives were tightly packed with nails. The kids put the blame on, you guessed it, Eli. I guess that's what he meant by consequences.
I questioned him about it. This time he claimed they want to be put out on missions. Send us to the battlefield, he says.
Miller, enough is enough. You've protected him too much already. It's my turn to question him.
Protected?
What Eli's doing is issuing a threat. Comply with my demands or I'll respond with force. But it'll be war at this rate. Forks and soap aren't gonna kill us, but some of them will end up dead. Is that what you want? Now, I hate to say it, but they want to be on the battlefield. It's time you gave up this fantasy.
Eli, he said they'd rise up against us if we bring the last kid back.
There, you see? Ignore his demands. Don't let him return to quarters. That attitude is contagious.
So, Devin, you can make bombs and explosives out of household chemicals, including soap.
Up security and the number of psychiatric counselors. As for Eli,
It's not like a physical weapon, Devin, it's like a chemical thing.
You mean solitary?
Yeah.
Well, we can't leave him in contact with the other kids. If you won't do it,
Especially back in this time frame,
Boss,
in this
I'm
age.
working on extracting those kids.
The kids you brought back to base have laid out the situation. They all escaped to each of their home villages, or were trying to get home, and lost their way. Not that homesickness is gonna explain everything we've seen.
each of their home villages. They were trying to raise troops for the rebellion.
You really think these kids have an armed uprising in them?
You read the report of the security team member who had a rock thrown at him. There'll be a riot if we don't do something. And Miller, this is because you didn't act fast enough.
Fine. I'll admit you were right this time.
Seal off the kids' quarters from outside contact before it's too late.
All right.
Eli said his rebellion would start when the last kid is brought back, right? You better be ready to meet him head on if it really happens.
Yeah.
You should have left it to me in the first place.
Boss, they're just kids. We have a responsibility to see that those kids make it. It's not about feeling protective or the pros and cons. I hate kids. That's exactly what I heard from the people who raised me. People who abandoned me, more like. That's the spark that kept me going, you know? I wanted to show those adults what I was made of. Wanted to get back at them one day. Before I knew it, I was all grown up. Never saw it coming. All of a sudden, people treated me as an adult. Some adult I turned out to be. But I feel like if my life had been different, if the adults I knew had been different, I could have grown up better. Yeah, that's it, all right. I wanted to use those kids to test that theory. That's all this was. From their point of view, I'm no different from the assholes who gave me a hard time. When this is all blown over, I'll talk it out with them. If that's still possible. Boss, there are still kids out there. Bring them back safe.
Boss, it's me. Eli's revealed what he wants. He wants to speak with you. With Big Boss. He just said, bring my father here. Eli's too smart for his own good. No way to tell what he's thinking. All we know for sure is his men are important to him. That means we can use the escaped kids as leverage in any negotiation. Once you've brought the last one back, I'll interrogate him. If the kids do rise up, we'll meet them full force. End of story. I didn't want things to turn out like this. We could have prevented it, but it's too late now. If Eli means to take this all the way, he's gonna force us to do the same. Boss, go get that last kid. We finished decoding the informant's report. That floating kid we've run into a few times now. Looks like he was a test subject in clinical experiments. The Soviets called him the Third Boy. The Third Boy was brought to a lab on the outskirts of Moscow from Czechoslovakia, after which he was due to be sent to a research center in Leningrad, then Siberia, and finally an academic town in Novosibirsk. It doesn't appear that the researchers witnessed the talents we've seen from him, but nevertheless he was quite the popular subject. His latent cognitive abilities suddenly awoke en route to Moscow. According to the report, the Third Boy was easily influenced by other individuals' biofields. Evil thoughts, in particular. They affected his mind like a virus. Extreme anger or resentment, motives for revenge, in other words. Now, during the transport flight to Moscow, the boy was exposed to a powerful mental energy field coming from a certain individual. Ever since, being conscious of his powers, he's become a sort of energy generator. What's unique about him is the way his acute telepathic abilities get taken over by another person's will. The boy began to physically parasitize individuals experiencing extreme anger and codify the host's desires. This includes amplifying the host's natural strengths. Or, in accordance with the host's desires, he can also implant program code in another individual, making them a puppet, essentially. Human neural synapses transmit weak electrical currents between neurons. These electrical currents, though at a level difficult to observe, warp the magnetic field outside the body. The Third Boy is able to pick up these weak fluctuations. Contrary to psychotronics, which involves controlling the human mind, his abilities as a receptor are too high. The emotions he picks up from another individual are amplified and unleashed into his body as they recur in his brain. They turn into microwaves, which then affect the physical world. triggering paranormal phenomena like the spontaneous combustion of organic matter or psychokinesis, moving an object without touching it. There's one other thing. While he's parasitizing a host, the boy's ego gets shut away, allowing the will of the host to take control of his powers, like some annoying static drowning out your own voice. That means he isn't responsible for what's been happening. Somebody's extreme anger has manifested through the third boy's powers in ways none of us could have predicted, which would mean this was going on somewhere around us. Looking back on it, a lot of things make sense now. The man on fire, Sahelanthropus, they both came to life thanks to the third boy's powers. Everything has been happening through him as a catalyst. We first saw him in the hospital on Cyprus. The boy parasitizing the man on fire's desire for revenge gave him his new abilities in return. He next appeared at the Hamid Fighters Fort where the honeybee was hidden. There, the boy parasitized Skullface's vengeful mind. He controlled Sahelanthropus, making it do whatever Skullface wanted. Same goes for when we extracted Emmerich onto the chopper. When he appeared at the Devil's House in Central Africa, Skullface's will controlled the man on fire via the third boy's powers. Everything is clear up to this point. But even the informant couldn't pinpoint who the host was in the cave within Surat power plant. Sahelanthropus suddenly became active, then crushed not only the man on fire, but Skullface as well. Surely neither of them could have been the host. Who else was at that location and bore anger more extreme than either of them? Whose will was controlling Sahelanthropus? According to the report, emotions transmitted in children's brains affect the surrounding magnetic field more strongly. Cerebral nerves are covered with insulation called myelin sheaths to increase impulse speed. The reason for this leakage has to do with the fact that children's myelin sheaths are still developing. So, how many children do you remember being there? Children with a burning desire for revenge and bearing a grudge against you. I can think of only one. Eli. We don't know what kind of life he's had, but the resentment he's shown toward adults is nothing short of extraordinary. The third boy resonated with Eli's mind. And that means Eli bore the strongest animosity of all individuals within the boy's reception range, estimated to be a 3-mile radius, beating out even Volgin and Skullface. The third boy has probably remained hooked on Eli's anger since. You remember at the Devil's House, the third boy showed an interest in Shabani? That must have been his ego making a rare appearance. He may possess abilities far beyond anyone else in the world, but he's still a kid. Maybe them both being kids was enough to bring them together. And if so, maybe with Eli, he isn't feeding off him, but acting in symbiosis with him. So what kickstarted the third boy's powers? If we look at the
Devin, right there.
and time that his plane went down, we can make a pretty good guess.
And so yeah,
When the plane
Biarubulo.
experienced the first anomaly, it gave an accurate report of its position to a
I
control
think that's how
tower
that's pronounced.
due north of the Black Sea, 125 miles east of Kiev. Dead south on the Black Sea is Cyprus's Green Line. So the plane's position was directly north of the hospital where you'd been asleep for 9 years. And this anomaly was reported at exactly the same time that you woke up. The plane was enveloped in flame from the inside out. The fuselage burnt to ashes. There were no survivors, at least not publicly admitted. Your thoughts formed a synchronicity with the boy's psyche and were amplified inside his brain. That would have been more than enough to trigger his abilities. Your rage was like a big bang in his head, blowing the lid off his powers. The boy was then secretly moved to the lab outside of Moscow where Volgin was comatose. There, Volgin's thoughts resonated with the boy and he was awakened. Volgin became the man on fire, hell-bent on getting revenge on you. His instincts led him straight to you. Skullface knew Volgin from Operation Snake Eater, or perhaps from even before. Monitoring this pair of extraordinaries, he discovered the hospital and sent his assassin and XOF. Skullface was probably watching the situation from close by. Then, realizing how useful these two test subjects could be, he approached them. Reacting to Skullface's thirst for revenge, this time the boy let Skullface's will control Volgin. Volgin, at times driven by personal revenge, at times through Skullface's will, kept on moving, though his body was little more than dead meat. Perhaps there were moments where even your thoughts affected him as well. But without the boy's power, it was like the plug had been pulled from the socket. Everything was powered by anger, malice, revenge. This is how the end of the report sums things up. Both the third boy and the man on fire were originally test subjects of paranormal research for military applications. Like telekinetically controlling the leader of an enemy nation and making him launch a nuke. Or stopping the heart of someone on the wrong side of the Berlin Wall. Experimenting with latent human abilities. They were used as tools of the Cold War. The boy's only crime was being born with unique gifts. But he was sacrificed on the altar of war. His life reduced to slavery under other people's wills. Turned into a living weapon with no will of his own. And eventually the only emotion he could feel must have been the desire to get revenge for the hand he'd been dealt. Boss, it's you that awakened the boy's powers. But there's more to it than that. I guess the anger emanating from you was something he could truly relate to.
Some sad shit.
12 hours after exposure to the blood of a symptomatic colleague, I found myself making my way up the stairs.
This is the report from that dead dude who gave us the goggles.
To this room, and I,
during the second epidemic.
Everyone who's infected, we've all come up here wanting to get outside. I know full well I mustn't leave, given the possibility I'm infected. Yet, I can't contain this urge I feel inside me, like the alcoholic who tries to make any excuse for one more drink. Every step I took up those stairs filled me with this sense of bliss. I still have all my wits about me. It took no time at all to rewire the electronic lock and open the emergency exit. Then, just as I was about to set foot outside, I finally realized what was going on. This desire for freedom is not my own, but that of the vocal cord parasites inside me. They want the raven to feed on us, pecking us to death, attracted by these sweet secretions. They have mutated to facilitate this. The sweet smell is powerful enough to attract even a species with such a weak nose. So, before the parasites take complete control, I must. Most of the staff in here are already infected. At least, everyone I've looked at is. Infection with this parasite causes a high fever in the pharynx. I have modified a pair of night vision goggles to react only to this temperature range. With these goggles, you can identify who is infected. Other infected will, like me, feel compelled to make it outside. If the ravens get their meal, they'll head for land next. That cannot be allowed to happen.
Boss, how are you back on your feet so quickly? There's a non-smoking warrant.
These are older tapes, much older.
Boss, if I listened to everything the doctors said, I'd probably die in here. No point waking up after 9 years for that.
Well, having you out of that bed makes things a little easier.
This is the actual
Bad
boss.
news. Things are looking worse. Go on. They found out about you waking up. And the man on fire picked this time to wake up too. We'll have to move forward ahead of schedule. Miller already has the preparations underway. We'll have to wake up your neighbor too. So he's not. He seems awake now. No. Well, he's not actively conscious yet, at least. He was a doctor too. In his mind, that past no longer exists. Your past is his past now. He's going to be your phantom, not some simple diversion. He'll act as the new big boss, and the act just isn't for Cypher. He'll be your face on the world stage, until the time comes for your resurgence. You make it sound easy. We've been busy over the last 9 years. His altered state of consciousness has helped us implant powerful suggestions through induced hypnagogia. He's experienced all your missions on record and shares all your knowledge and experience, to make him believe that he is the one true big boss. No one around him will doubt that he's the big boss they know. So, is he the real big boss or a stand-in? What does that mean to him? Nothing. The human brain is capable of many illusions. Of pain, of the future. What happens from here depends on his skill. You can vouch for that. He was always the best man we had. But 9 years ago in that helicopter, he threw himself between you and the blast. In that moment, the man you knew died. He died protecting you. And now, by becoming you, he protects you again. This is just a detour in his journey to hell. And don't forget, it's what he wanted. He's in his dog days now. It's not just him. We'll be putting the people in this hospital in the line of fire. They'll be your shield and necessary diversion to buy us some time. And you? I'll be right by his side. Can you keep it up? It's a hell of a lie. It won't be a lie. I won't know his secret either. I'll believe that he's the real big boss. I'll have no conscious knowledge of you. Where's the lie in that? Self-hypnosis. It's nothing new in my line of work. Manipulating memories, the past. But that's not all. When the time is right, I need to remember that you're the real boss. In a world, it's double think. In this year, 2 + 2 = 5. And I want you to do the same. Right. His bodyguard? Correct. It won't be long before this hospital comes under attack. We'll wake him up right away, but he won't be back to full health in time. We'll need to take him through his final paces. Yeah. I want to see his face again. All right, John. I've never forgotten you in these 9 years, but I have to forget you now. Adam, I'm counting on you. What's up? About the 1972 project. Les Enfants Terribles. You never did like the French. All that Catherine the Great aristocratic pompousness gets to me, that's all. Palace talk. They can keep it. Les Enfants Terribles. The terrible children. That madness Zero started. Or the start of his madness. You found out something new? The plan itself was abandoned in '76. ATGC dismantled the project, and their account with DARPA was closed. So I was worried about what happened to you. Your sons. They're no sons of mine. And they're sure as hell not me. Just a bunch of cells grown in a lab? What they are is much sicker than that. Well, Zero doesn't think so. Eva doesn't either. To them, those boys are your clones. They're you, down to the last hair. And? The first boys were raised free range, like we thought. Both of them. David has never left the States, but the other, Eli, has disappeared.
David is Solid
Might as well
Snake.
call it abandoned. They're through with him. Where is he? He was in England, Zero's home ground. Apparently he traveled to Africa.
He was named David because the main voice actor is David Hayter.
After that, but that's where he escaped from Zero's care. Just like that. Why? Who knows? Maybe he found out about his birth. If he's alive, he'd be 11 or 12 by now. Old enough to think and act for himself. So he might still be alive. On his own, there? I wouldn't bet on it. John, if he is alive, what's the plan? I have nothing to say to him. Treat him like a human being, just another person.
After these last sets. Enough.
Huh? Hello?
Not there. Here.
Huh?
Thank you for coming. Please.
You're...
Is it that odd? I suppose the cuffs have gotten a bit loose. Although, truth be told, I have been spending more time in pajamas as of late.
No, nothing.
The tie, perhaps. Not the most fashionable pattern, I admit.
No, it is very nice.
How sweet. Will you take a little brandy?
Uh,
You're hardly underage, after all.
no thank you.
Please, sit. Pacifica Ocean.
What?
Ah, yes. You've already begun. Not bad. A schoolgirl through and through. Even he won't suspect otherwise. Here you are.
Thank you. I heard
She
You were sick.
was...
Poppycock. I just like to take a little time off work.
you.
You must feel that way sometimes.
Well,
Anyway, I could hardly greet my first guest from that damned bed.
I missed my chance to catch you snoring.
Now I'm twice as glad I got ready in time. Drink before it gets cold. English breakfast tea. All I have, I'm afraid. There were 8 candidates before you, meaning you will be the 9th Paz Ortega Andrade.
What happened to the others?
They're in the next room. They've been taking it easy these past few months.
They...
Do you see any windows here?
No?
I've gotten used to it, this life. I am who I am, after all, and I've had my fill of cursing this bloody dunt. Excuse me. But I can't help sometimes wishing I could see the stars. What should I do?
Well, you could go outside, go up to the roof, wait for the clouds to pass. You would have a view of Manhattan, and a pretty one too. But once the wind blows
A view of
and
Manhattan.
the clouds pass, you can look up and see a sky full of stars. Even here.
You've had a hard time getting to where you are.
Yes.
Sewer rats lead better lives. I know. Extreme training, starvation, days spent without sleep, abandoned, hurt, and all but killed in every way imaginable. Some of your compatriots died, others betrayed you, left you for dead, and you did the same to them. But through it all, you survived, and you alone made it here. Just look at you. I can see everything you've been through.
Yes.
Consider this mission a reward for the mountain you've climbed.
Thank you.
Yes, well, You know what's next.
Yes.
And you are prepared?
Yes.
I believe you. That ever so slight tan. Not the type you'd get on the West Coast. If I didn't know better, I'd say you really did grow up around the equator. But it runs deeper than that. One look at you, and I see a wide-eyed student yearning for peace. Born and raised in Central America. I can see it all. How much preparation have you done?
A little.
You'll be perfect for this, to strike back at Snake. I'll share everything I know about him. But you mustn't forget who you're dealing with. If he were to get the better of you, well, I deeply regret having put you in that position. But beyond that, I'm putting my life in your hands.
You can trust me, Cypher.
None of my friends call me that. Tea's gone cold. Shall I make some more?
I know we are the only ones here. There's no one in the other room.
And how do you know that?
You said I was your first guest.
Oh, I haven't had this much fun in quite a while. All right, then.
Cypher's been in hiding ever since his grand experiment. No one's seen him in years. All we hear are orders delivered by proxy. Except you. You met with him, face to face, in order to contact Big Boss. Tell me where he is. Where is Cypher? Where is Zero? I've never known choice. Where I was born, the language I speak. I've never had the freedom to choose for myself. But you, right now, are free. Do as you will.
This will save Big Boss.
It may.
Will you really kill Zero for me?
Not for you.
Alright. Zero is Hell's Kitchen, 10th Avenue. He is undergoing treatment there.
Not exactly Hyde Park.
His medical needs keep him from moving around. That is why he summoned me there.
Yeah, Devin, it happens all the time.
Residents are of
One and guns.
race and ages, but in reality, all 40 units are Cypher personnel. It took him 10 years to replace the original occupants.
Territory's even worse.
Places like this all over the world.
No better place to hide a needle than a stack of needles.
Zero is on the top floor. A room with no windows and no doors. Even the elevator does not reach it. Officially, the floor does not exist. The only access is by a secret staircase 1 floor down. Room 702.
Shades of World War II.
Nobody realizes the entire building is a setup. People go in and out all day. But they're all safe. Building blends right in with the rest of the city. They disseminate rumors that a gang operates out of the building that keeps most outsiders away. And most of them are there as security, in case of an emergency. But even they don't know what they're really protecting. Foot traffic, goods coming in and out, phone lines, water and sewage. It is all monitored remotely by satellite and cameras inside and out. Should he need it, there is a sealed-off water conduit that can be used to escape to the Hudson River, and from there to the sea. But from the outside, it is just another building. A perfect disguise.
So the Major believes zero suspicion equals total security. Very bold. It's just the kind of ruse I'd expect from him. So long as no one's suspicions are aroused, you can hide there forever. On the other hand, if someone figures it out, there are dozens of ways in. And he's so paranoid about information slipping out, no one involved has the full picture. That ignorance is a weakness, the downfall of a need-to-know system. The pitfalls are clear. Circumventing them will be simplicity itself.
You hate him, don't you?
Hate? He never left me to die. I owe him my life. I'm bound to repay the favor. Any way I can. But that's not what you really want to know. What you want to know is, do I hate Big Boss? I don't hate the man. I do deserve a little more of his gratitude. But he probably has no idea who I am. So you see, I have no reason to hate him at all. I mean to have my revenge against Zero. It's not petty hatred or resentment. Nothing so personal. Even the hottest lava eventually cools, becoming a mountain. And that mountain becomes the land. Scalding steam comes back down as rain, forming rivers, draining into the sea. It's then that nature's order sets in. Now I'm merely a part of that cycle. Just like Zero. And you.
If you keep in the same Z Union, whenever you would normally get a reward for Z Union, you just get a fuck ton of Zenny, and sometimes some Premier coins.
Do it!
That lava, that vengeance, is already set as stone. Too late to change things now.
Don't kill him!
The choice is not mine to make.
Please, let Big Boss live.
Proceed.
Please.
Give her the shot already! Hold her still.
It's me.
Damn.
Ocelot. It's been quite a while. Yeah, I'll say. Took a lot longer for you to surface than I expected, Major. I wasn't planning on coming back at all, but I had no choice. Well, after the Caribbean. My hunch was proven right. You wouldn't believe who was behind it. Oh, I have an idea. How did you respond? Immediate disinformation campaign. Most bought into the story, but not everyone. It was quite an incident, after all. I couldn't cover everything, but I did hide the fact that Snake survived. And that should buy us some time. Where is he? En route. to an old foxhole of mine. A base in the British sovereign area of Cyprus.
The military hospital at Dikili?
Ava's leading the operation.
Ava? Following your orders?
Funny, isn't it? That we should all reunite like this.
This is an emergency. Otherwise, I sure as hell would...
Yes, I don't expect you to bury the hatchet between us. Something simply won't ever happen. Even I can appreciate that. You too can only bear to speak with me from time to time. That's fine. But I don't want Snake to die. Surely we can come together on that. There are so few men I can turn to. And you're number one, Ocelot. Keep him hidden. Keep him safe. But I'll stay where I am and leave the rest to you. That's how he'd want it too.
Isn't it better for you to be there to supervise?
Where I am, where he goes, it makes no difference. All that matters is getting him the very best treatment and security. The latter being where you come in. Will he wake up? And if so, when? I have absolutely no idea. But as long as his heart is beating, he will keep fighting. So please, watch over him.
This location, it's safe?
No one will find him. And if they try, I will deal with them. The information must be suppressed.
Which is what you do best. Guess you're still at the top of your game, huh?
Anything but. I'm sick, Ocelot. Donald's taken over a great deal. He'll be handling this situation from here on as well. Though I wish it weren't so. This will probably be the last time you and I speak. So, you won't say no, will you?
I have no choice.
Thank you.
Save your thanks.
One more thing. A proposition.
Yes.
I've prepared a ruse of sorts. One I imagine you'll quite like.
What is it?
You could say I've made another Snake.
Major?
I'm not talking about the children. A mental copy. His phantom, if you like.
I don't understand.
You will when you get to Cyprus. I've set the ball in motion, but the rest is in your hands. You're good at this kind of thing. The best. I need you on this.
If it's in his best interests.
I assure you, it is. Look after Snake. He's the toughest son of a bitch I've ever known. Yes, it's me. You weren't in hospital long. I had trouble finding you. Where is he? Safe. But in the same state as when you last saw him. We've had our misunderstandings, you and I. But as you've made clear, our relationship is strictly business. Therefore, I will limit this conversation to the business at hand. Please understand that I don't dislike you. Not inherently.
Where is Snake?
Now. Settle down, or I'll have to hang up. And then you never hear from me again. Do you understand? First, about your boss. I had him moved once he was stabilized. I'm sure it came as quite a shock to you when you woke up. You'll have to forgive me.
I told him to stop putting me under.
Surely you understand. Specialized medical treatment in places like that can be positively nightmarish. We couldn't have left him there forever. And to be honest, I was entirely comfortable leaving matters in your hands. Don't take it the wrong way. Anyone looking for him would be looking for you. He needs to be as far from you as possible. In fact, I'm still not sharing his location, even now. Problems could arise. So instead, I'm giving you a point of contact. An introduction to a network of messengers who will lead you to a man. A friend to your boss. I'm sure he's mentioned him before. He knows Snake's location. More than any man alive, I trust him with this sort of thing. Keeping secrets,
dark. He's known Snake quite a while. 10 years longer than you. Kazuhira, I don't care if you don't trust me, but I require your absolute trust in him on this. Snake will be brought back into this world, however long it takes. Understood? The only reason we're having this conversation is because you still have a role to play. Which brings me to the next issue. What happens after he regains consciousness? When Snake wakes up, and he will, he'll need your help again. So when he does, I promise you'll be the first to know. The code phrase will be, "V has come to." I'll then mobilize all the necessary parties. Think of it as an overture to a prologue. Until then, do what you like. Just be ready when the time comes. But you don't need me to tell you that, do you? I know it's been hard on you too, but I can't imagine you're willing to just walk away.
What are you talking about? If what you're saying is true, then this is like wrapping a rope around your own neck and throwing it over a branch. What's your play in all this?
This is for Snake, so that he survives after he wakes up. Nothing more. After that, I don't care what you do.
Then tell me something.
Go on.
I only joined you after I found out what you were after. To make the world one, you need Snake for that. And he's already done a hell of a lot for you.
He has.
So on some level at least, I think you're being straight with me. Then why'd you do that, Tim? I get what you were trying with Paz. You wanted to get Snake any way you could. But after that, what you did, how could you do that to him?
After that wasn't me. You may not believe this, but I never intended for any of this to happen. My organization has many arms. It's just going to take a little longer before we're all on the same page. I admit I may have been lax in my supervision, but something like that will not happen again.
Whatever. One day, I'll know the truth. Just as soon as the boss wakes up. And then we're coming after you. This ends with you begging us to put you out of your misery.
Is that so? Fantasy can make for a powerful ally. But remember this reality, Kazuhira Miller. Big Boss will wake up. And when he does, be there for him.
Major, I wondered whether you'd really call.
Exer, I presume this was your doing?
Do you like my gift?
I've been searching a long time for this.
It is what you were looking for, yes.
The winged dagger of a comrade lost to the sands of Egypt. He served under the boss back in Rayforce. I delivered this pin to her after his death. We were both so very young. From that moment on, she never let it leave her side.
She was still carrying it in Salino Yas. How about the back? Something wrong, Major?
Nothing, just pricked my finger.
The back.
The scar is there, just as I remember it. And this white stitching on the back. From the white berets the SAS wore in the early days.
Major?
30th of December, 1941. It's the inscription I made the day he died.
Of course.
His body was never recovered. This pin badge is the closest thing he has to a gravestone. When I gave it to her, she just kept on running her finger over the inscription. Never again, she uttered, as if reprimanding herself for his death. She pressed hard, embedding the inscription itself into her finger. You see, it's why this spot on the back looks shinier than the rest. He was our brother in arms.
So...
Yes, it's real. Thank you. There's no doubt about it.
Good. Now I have no regrets.
What do I owe you?
Nothing. Just want to talk for a moment.
Very well, then.
It's about our man, Major. He's been making some moves.
Miller? Yes, I know. Rhodesia, is it?
Yes, and up to his old tricks again.
No matter. He'll stumble soon enough.
Although he is under my jurisdiction now.
And that's what you want to talk about?
Not exactly. You see, my being here has made me realize I can still be of use to you.
How so?
This country is rich with biological resources. Bacteria, nematodes, viruses. I'm sure we can find something here to bring that plan back into action.
Forget it. The Cleanser Project was just another one of my predecessor's daydreams.
And the vocal cord parasites?
Were an excellent test case for reverse evolution. Nothing more. What matters now is the genetics technology behind that work. With genetics, the clumsiness in targeting an entire race isn't an issue. We can target specific individuals. No need to breed multiple generations of parasite just to get results. Don't be quaint, Exo. Once the Cold War is over, our enemies won't be so clearly defined. Using humans alone won't be enough. An electronic network will span the globe, and our enemies will blend right into it.
You may be right. But will people really settle for an enemy they can't see? Men want to feel righteous, need to see the evil in the enemy they fear. Without it, they'll turn their aggressions inward, find an enemy inside. You know this is true.
I see what you're saying. Just as those robbed of their parasites develop allergies and autoimmune diseases, a man robbed of his enemy develops self-destructive tendencies. And I know all the symptoms. Ethnic conflict, religious strife, terrorism. And with asymmetrical conflict, deterrence is a joke. That's why we must depend on information control. People need an appropriate context for their lives. A context that's stimulating without being destructive. That balance is the basis of equilibrium.
You mean to say people will blindly accept your context without developing any allergies?
If we're to unite the world, literacy must be suppressed. To suppress the information immune system, to borrow your metaphor.
Immunity to information. But to ensure there's no allergic reaction, while the immune system fights off parasites and pathogens.
It's done, Exo. This world will become one. I have found the way. The world that the boss envisioned will finally become a reality. Race, tribal affiliations, national borders, even our faces will be irrelevant. The nature of communication itself will change, and it will make mankind whole again.
Some things can't be undone. My face was taken from me. There's no taking that back.
A face means nothing when one's soul is able to communicate directly with another.
I have no intention of hiding behind your technological veil, Major. I wear my broken visage, this skull, in the open, so that I may never forget what I've lost.
You. What are you?
The chain of retaliation is what will truly bind this world together as one. Major?
You son of a... The pin. You...
Yes, the pin. It's too late. They can't extract it. You see, Major, some things can't be undone.
How did you find me? The girl. You made her talk.
I
I'm sorry I couldn't visit or thank you in person, but it has been lovely chatting. And now that I know you're no longer interested in the garden, it's time for you to step aside. You're a busy man, lots to do, so I've left you a little time.
Go to hell! How dare you? You planned this all along. Had your own agenda. All these years. Yeah.
Now you see, the world can never truly become one.
But the boss...
You've been wrong.
You're no different. Just like him. None of you understand the world she saw.
I would say the same to you, Major.
You steal it all away. Everything.
The boss said the same thing. Only I understood what she meant. Major, I'll handle the rest. Oh, and one more thing. That pin badge, it was a fake. I held on to the real one. I'll take good care of it. And continue the boss's work.
Jack.
He got poisoned.
Go.
Yeah, that's Snake's name.
I almost thought you wouldn't come.
No.
Big boss.
You're supposed to visit hospital before you die.
But how did you get here?
My friends at the SAS know how to keep...
Zero visiting Snake, okay.
The trip to the airport was a little dramatic, but the rest was easy. Still, I've had smoother rides. Oh, look. Sculpted myself with my tea.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why in Metal Gear Solid 2, whenever Raiden's talking to Pliskin, i.e. Snake, he goes on about how his name's Raiden goes on about how his name's Jack, and it's like, yeah, my name sucks, it's my name Jack, and it's so simple and shit, and Snake's like, well, you know, Jack's not that bad of a name.
I won't be staying long.
I understand.
Which one is he?
On the right.
And the left?
We did just as you instructed.
Has either of them awoken?
Neither of them. No.
Not once?
Not in 2 years. Their weekly EEG shows stable activity levels. There's been practically no change.
Jack? Jack? It's me. You look fit to run a country mile.
Every 4 hours we move all of their muscles, subject them to load. They're stable, but eventually...
Yes, of course.
We've done everything we can to ensure they're ready to move, should they wake up. Still, it's been a pretty long time. How long will they be here?
Indefinitely. It's too dangerous to move them. And so far, no one knows they're here.
I see.
I am most grateful to you. And I need you to keep it up.
We'll do everything we can.
Can you give us a moment?
Of course.
Jack, can you hear me? Nice place, isn't it? I went to a lot of trouble bringing you here. Here where no one will find you. Still, the Ocelot's on guard duty, just in case. Maybe knowing that will help you sleep better. I had no intention of coming, but this could
I'm
be
good.
my last chance.
I'm just finishing this up.
If you'd just come to see me first.
What? Oh, I'm just finishing off all the story mandated cassette tapes.
Hospital, our first mission together. After the boss threw you in that river, broke your arm. Ah, the good old days.
Yeah, when broke my fucking arm. Good days.
I never told you this, but I had another team at my disposal back then. With a very special man leading it. Maybe he didn't like the arrangement. In any case, this man, he seems to have done something to me. Which is why I'm quite sick myself. Up here. There's nothing they can do. I always was the forgetful type, as you know. I'm all right for now, but they say it's a one-way street. If you don't wake up soon, I won't remember you when you do. I don't mind about myself, but what he did to you, I can never forgive. I've sent him to Africa, and I doubt he's coming back. Jack, once your little holiday here is over, well, who knows when that will be. But anyway, I probably won't be around. I'll be somewhere even you can't find me. A tombstone chiseled into the code of a
I'm not
machine.
slamming anything.
That is all I leave to mark my existence. Wake up soon, old friend. Time is running short.
Oh. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's white. Everything remaining is just, the not essential ones. The non-story important ones. Anyway, with that said and done, you know everything's turned to this. Everything's turned us down. This is probably the last time I will be streaming Metal Gear on the channel. Stream for a while. Anyway, with that said, have a good night. Basically took me like an hour and a half to beat the game, and then the next hour was quite literally just cassette tapes. So I do hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, man. Oh shit. There we go.